She is known for Millie's Orchid Show, but she also has been editing and teaching and directing memoir for almost 20 years. Brigid Murphy.
I thought I might, since it's going over the interweb, I thought I would share my fortune. Your nature is intense and magnetic and passionate in bed. All right, well, and I want to thank Dee and Kate for convincing me to do this a long time ago. It's been great. It's been really fun, and what a great night. It's really such a good time. Okay. All right. In 5th grade, I was given the Women's Libber of the Year award. Mostly because... Does this move away? Oh, it's on a tripod. Okay. Mostly because I was determined to do everything the boys could do and beat them at it. I mostly beat them because I was way bigger than them. I wrestled, I played rugby, I played baseball, basketball, track, and football. And it was during a football game in 5th grade that I got my period. I wasn't even quite sure what it was, and I went back out on the field and finished the game. What it was the end of the world as I knew it. So next year it's 6th grade, middle school, and I am officially a girl. So I drop all the sports with the boys, and I join the girls' basketball team, which is okay when I'm not being benched for technicals because of my language and my temper. I guess I was a little more into it than the other girls. But I still had to figure out how to be girly. When we had moved to DeKalb a little over a year earlier, my mom came out. Well, kind of. She kind of on campus came out. Early 70s on campus came out. So her friends and her, they weren't so girly. So I started to copy the girls in middle school. First, I tried with the blue eyeshadow all the way up to the top of my eyebrows, like Donna had it in my class. I took my Farm and Fleet Army Green Park and I put the snoot on and sneak out of our apartment so I wouldn't get busted with the makeup. Then I tried to pluck my eyebrows with my mom's flicker razor. I ended up shaving 1/2 off and the other one about a 3/4 off. Then I gave myself a Farrah Fawcett haircut. I did not look like Farrah. I noticed the girls were decorating their lockers. Holly Hobby, cutouts from Teen Beat of Donny Osmond and the DeFranco family. I went back to our 2-room, cinder block, married student housing apartment, and all I could find was my beer can collection. Beer cans that I had picked up walking the fields of DeKalb, no doubt left by drunk college students. My best finds was a huge Foster can. I mean, I couldn't believe anyone could drink that much beer. And a Budweiser can with the label printed on it upside down. But I figured that I probably shouldn't bring a beer can to middle school. But then I noticed there was something new on the metal utility shelf in the bedroom. One of the only pieces of furniture besides the beanbag chair that was actually ours. It was a statue of a nun. I thought I could take a nun to school. And then I remembered the pink can. About a month earlier, I had gone to my cousin's college party up the street. And I ate a lot of brownies. Surprise! I walked around that raging party completely stoned and really not understanding that that was what was happening. I wandered into his bedroom and I saw this pink can. Chocolate for your pleasure. And I thought, wow. And I sprayed it. Sure enough, it was chocolate. And I thought, oh my God, this is the greatest invention ever. You can make anything taste like chocolate? And into my pocket it went. So, the next day at school, I put the nun statue and the pink can of chocolate spray on the top shelf of the locker, and then on the door I taped some cut-ups of the Harlem Globetrotters and my one Meadowlark lemon card. And then I see some guys coming towards me. These boys who I used to cream in wrestling in 5th grade. And they're all wearing those silver sweated out so you can make your weight wrestling suits. So they come over and we're talking. And then next thing I know, one of them grabs the nun and the can and they're playing keep away. And I am not happy. I can still cream you guys, pivot back. And we are creating such a ruckus that the science teacher, Mr. Schmidt, comes over. He sends the boys away, and I'm like, thank God, he's gonna give me my stuff back. But instead of giving me my stuff back, he says, where did you get these? Sensing that there might be some trouble, I resort to the age-old answer, aside from I'm holding it for a friend. I found them, so I'm following him to the principal's office, still not quite understanding why I'm in trouble and the boys aren't. So I'm looking at the back of the nun, as if for the first time. And I notice that the folds of her habit form a penis. It was a nun dildo, which explains why it was made out of rubber. But at the time, I had no idea what a dildo was. But I did know what a penis was. And then I started to think about chocolate for your pleasure, my cousin's bedroom. Oh, no. Luckily, we moved again at the end of the year. And I knew I was in so much trouble. But my mom never said anything to me. And I never saw the nun or the pink can again. About 20 years later, I'm at my friend and her girlfriend's condo. They're giving me a birthday party. It's my 29th birthday. And that July, I am in the thick of treatment for lymphoma. Chemo, radiation, spinal injections. So I kind of bow out of the party for a minute to go lay on their bed before cake. So I notice there's a little catalog next to the bed. So I'm going through it. It's still lesbian sex toys. I'm like, all right, I'm in, let's check it out. I turn the page, and there's the nun. And Nancy, my friend's girlfriend, peeks her head in, and she says, are you ready for cake? And I point to the nun, and she has a name, Lilith, Sister Lilith. And I point, and I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe this nun is here. And she says, oh yeah, Sister Lilith. Everybody knows Sister Lilith. I was like, yeah, everybody knows Sister Lilith. Everybody but me. Thank you.